A lot of attention is being paid towards this House of Gagga advertisement, but what is truly being said here? Who or what is the mind behind the machine? And should the wizard behind the curtain of this entertainer's soul motif and career be revealed even though it hasn't been hidden from the start? What is the motive? Why use the German word house instead of the English house? What does Gagga mean? Sometimes all one needs to do is look at what's staring them in the face. The poker face. Because a good poker face has no expression that can be interpreted, but there are always signs and subtle indications. A hog is swine, which has its own implications and meanings, but is also the acronym for Hand of God, which is otherwise known as the Hand of Blessing. What is the Hand of Blessing indicating? To take the light and transfer it to the dark. This is done in the House of Gagga, which is the House of Mockery. The Icelandic Gagga means to mock at one, and is linked with the mockery of the cubed crucifixion, as shown in the Fijian Gagga, meaning poisonous and bitter. Gall means bitterness, which is the tincture that is given during one's own rude screening, and turns one into swine, which is the universal or Catholic betrayal of the Church. This keeps one locked into the cube, or the cross in this Gall-ixy. One is then turned into a lunatic through the moon egg birth, as shown in the English meaning of Gagga, which is senile, crazy, foolish. To be birthed into the house of mockery and be ridiculed in a suit of flesh or a meat suit. Flesh is the mockery, and the Savior comes in the flesh to die on the cross, with the sinners praying for salvation by eating the flesh and drinking the blood of the divine, or those locked into the double cube of the Sephiroth. "26 in the Hebrew Tetragrammaton is the number and name of God, Jehovah, which makes it fitting to find this clue from the English alphabet, seeing that there are 26 letters contained within it. 26 is also the only number that is imprisoned between both a square and a cube. Five squared is 25 and 3 cubed is 27, making 26 the prisoner between or within the cube and the square. This is a house of mockery, and is a gag, Gagga, which is to jest and joke, but also to silence something, to gag it. Everything born in the flesh comes from the egg, and even a hen is said to cackle after laying an egg, because a cackle is a loud laugh, suggestive of this very noise. It is synonymous with babbling in this system of Babel-on that creates golden silence. But the gig is up, which is the onomatopoeia of gag, as linked with giggle, because just like a good hook in a song, the snickers can then draw in a good crowd. The questions that have been asked previously are going to be looked at more closely during an upcoming presentation. A work that will unveil the mystery a great deal more and prove out more connections as to why this is truly a divine comedy.